Hello, hello, are we online? Are we online? Are we online? Together. Hello, hello, are we online? I am. Yes, I am plus 18. Okay, I think it's online. Follow. No, I cannot follow. I think I'm online, okay. But I don't see the. Give me a second, I don't see certain things on the screen. I think I need to go online. This is a test run of my stream because this is the first episode and I'm gonna see if anybody's going to come and watch me streaming. Hopefully I do get some viewers. Issue is we are live right now. Thank you that we are live. And give me a second. I am having some issues setting things up on my screen, on my OBS screen. I'm gonna go Tidy Labs, and see why some of these browser links are not working properly on my Tidy Lab. On my OBS software. How many viewers are there? I guess there is just one viewer, right? One viewer only. Where are these viewer mentions? I cannot see that. 3 followers. I don't see anybody here. Anywho, I cannot see how many viewers are there. So I'm gonna go to Tidy Labs. And first, we just make sure that our screen. Give me a second. Where my pen? It should not be there, but it was. I'm coming back. Oops. Hopefully the voice didn't cut out or doesn't. Let me see if I go here. Oops. Hopefully the voice didn't cut out or doesn't. Let me see if I. Why it's repeating. It does repeat, doesn't it? Okay. What I need to do is have a really low voice so I can hear myself if I'm talking or not. Yes. I'm hoping that there are. I cannot see any view where are viewers mentioned, like number of views I'm getting on the video. I don't see that. I cannot see that, so I'm going to go on Tidy Labs. Okay, maybe because I'm not logging on Tidy Labs, sign in with DLive. Maybe that is the reason why. Okay, that's annoying. Signing in wrong password's wrong. Where is my diary? Tabs. Oh. Yeah, it's gonna take some time for me to set up everything correctly. Today I tried, and I feel like I'm going to and should be able to share the link for social media. It is called. Yes, that is the lives. That is the lives. Give me a second to sign in to my account. Sign in D-Live. What is happening right now? Something I can't understand. Wrong password. Why it's saying wrong password? I don't understand that. I need to very quickly set things up, or maybe I would go offline, maybe just to make sure everything is tidy before we are. I think this is the problem. Okay, we are connected with, but I still seriously don't see anything here that works. Alert box is not activated, chat box is not activated, or maybe because there is like still even if the alert box is a part of the stream overlay, once the widget has been added to your streaming software, any donation, follow, sub, host, act will be displayed on your stream. So I'm expecting it to also display number of views on my stream. I'm not even understanding where viewer count. Yes, I think that is something. Yeah, viewer count. Now that is good. So that's something I need to copy the URL of my account. I'm not understanding that. Is this me or something's off about this? My account, D-Live name, it's the same D-Live name. Lino account. Sorry if the screen is still up because I'm still having issues. I cannot, for the love of me, understand where are the number of views displayed. I cannot tell. If anybody's there, please let me know how many views I'm getting. If you're watching this stream, please comment. Please do that because I don't see that. So I'm gonna try to go and place this widget. It's called views, or not viewers, views, number of views. And I need this to be really small, probably 100 by 100. That should have been enough. 100 by 100, that should have been enough. And we are gonna press OK. Zero view. I'm getting zero view, literally. I think there's something really wrong with either I'm not streaming on the right channel or the D Live is not connected to my what do you say? D Live is not connected to my, because I know as far as I'm concerned there should be at least one viewer. D Live is not. Let me see if I can play chat. Hi. Chat is not there. As far as I'm concerned, probably D Live is not connected to my Tidy Labs properly. Something's off. And possibly what I can do is go to x.com and to paste my link on several places so I can get some viewership. Post my profile. I think that I will be able to share the link. Invite friends, get lemon. Share the link on my Twitter. I don't know if I should share multiple links on my Twitter and get some, because first I'm will definitely will. So right away, please straight up post, like straight up post simple and straightforward post to my profile straight away, like right away, or I don't know how to save that, but as is what I was trying to say. Then I want it to be on multiple, where everyone can see it. Hopefully I do get some views that way. Let me see. Okay. And possibly I'm gonna go there on my other profile, my other Twitter profile. Okay, we do have 7 followers here, so it's a better idea to just, we do that later. It's a better idea we do that later. To just stick with the one we have more following on. To paste another link that I will share on multiple groups. So I'm gonna close this, share another link, and this time I'm gonna paste it on. So I do have 3 viewers. So okay, so that means that means my Tidy Lab is connected right on my D-Live profile. So welcome D-Live if you need. Thank you, and whoever is here watching, do consider subscribe. Hello and welcome everybody. My name is Umar Güç and I am a professional 3D computer graphics artist. I'm here to promote my comic book as an amateur comic book artist. I'm trying to build this comic book universe. 3 people are watching this right now, so I feel really honored so that I can share my work with you people. In a moment, I'm about to go. What you see on the screen is Krita, and I'm trying to sketch this promotional poster for my character, which I will post several places on the internet, on social media, and plus I'm also probably gonna post it somewhere where people can bid on this and buy this digital copy in full resolution, so which gives me an extra support to work on this project. In the meantime, I'm trying to set things up around, so if you guys see nothing's happening on my screen, is because behind the scene I'm setting things up. I'm new here. This is almost a test run of my stream on DLive and also my first episode. I'm totally new on DLive, and I'm trying to set things up, sending some sending some links in the community art books live streaming community, 13,000 people. So I'm gonna go and place hashtag DLive, and I'm gonna paste this link or post this link. Please watch and SUP or support. It's me sketching promotional poster on DLive in a live stream, stream, and I have posted for 3 people. Whoever is online, please do tell me. We will post on other places later, but why don't I see anything? How many viewers are on the page of my DLive? 3 people are online watching my stream. Hello there and welcome. This is a poster that I'm working on, and these are the reference images. Now, the upper part I made on a piece of on my sketchbook with pencil, not a piece of paper, on a sketchbook using my pencil, and this is the main sketch that was done on a piece of technically a piece of paper from my sketchbook, and I took a picture of that and I brought it here, improved upon that and made some adjustment. I'm filling in the work, and this is selection. So since you are here, I'm gonna show you. I should have been prepared for this, but anyway, I'm gonna show you that anyway. Excuse me for that. I was having hiccups, so I'm gonna show you my previous work right here. We're gonna import some layers, I guess. Should import some layers. Import layer. So yes. So these are one of my previous work, and this is, if you cannot see full resolution, I apologize for that. These are some sketches I'm working on. This is one, this is the second, and this is the current one I'm working on. There's another one that I've been working on, but unfortunately that the piece that I put in Krita and start adjusting it, that data was deleted since I need to set things up on my accidentally got deleted. So along with this poster's original file, so it accidentally got deleted because I was cleaning my PC my laptop for setting up my PC or laptop for streaming on here, and hopefully so. There are just still 3 people sitting there. I'm gonna show you my previous work. This is one of them. This is a very old. Can I select multiple of these images? I guess I can. So I'm gonna show you some of these pieces, and yeah, some of the good ones, some of these not so good ones, and all we're gonna place them in this group. Then I'm gonna show you the how progressively we got better on the current sketch I'm working on. So first I'm gonna open all of these images in my Krita software. I guess I did open them. Press the open button. Where we are. Give me a second. I think it's gonna take a couple of minutes. Oh, it's just right. It didn't place them in the group. Rather, it just. Let me see what I can do with that. So if I press shift, no, okay. If you press, if you select them, they all get selected. No need for. So this is very easy. If you're using a pen, you don't constantly have to press shift select all of them. You can grab them, and I think you can place them in a group like that, and you can close the group, open, close. So that's a good thing. Right now I'm gonna hide all the reference images, and we're gonna focus into the first poster. This is back when I was not that good on drawing, plus this was a picture even older than that. Probably I drew this in 2011 or 12, or even before that on piece of paper, similar thing. Took a picture of it, put it on computer, and several years later in 2017, right here, July 2017, when I finished this piece, or round about that, 22 July. Yeah, so it was in July. So in July 2017, I did finish this poster. It was already way long ago that this poster was made, and I was not that good of an artist. I have just thought, basically there's more complicated journey I had in learning how to sketch, but to just oversimplify it, just keep it, just for now, I'm gonna go in detail in other videos. For now, just keep in mind that this is when I was not that good, because there was a time when I was really good, and it was even before 2011, 2010, a few years before, I don't remember, maybe in 2005, 2004, I was better than this, but that doesn't make any sense, I know. I would explain that later, but so this is the first poster I tried to draw, or actually not try to draw, finished and placed it on this image, and it was released in 2017 on Tapas, I guess that's the name of the website, or webtoon from my name. Like it was C9J Stories, it was Gamwar as a company, or my brand, and Dragonman, the same thing, same person, everything same, but it was in the form of a novel that I'd release this work. Again, I'm just checking how many views. Still 3 views. Still 3 views. So it seems like nothing much is improving here. Hopefully you guys do share my work. Let me see how many views I'm getting here. If I refresh this, my Twitter page, what do I see here? What do I see here? Okay, I did see that this is getting only two views. I give it a like and probably type please watch TCH watch me watch me live stream and draw or sketch, SKETC, it's sketch promotional poster for my comic book, indie comic book character. I would rather mention that. Let's do hashtag, that would be better. Hashtag INDIE, indie comic book character, right? Indie comic book hashtag character. CHACT character. How about we also say hashtag live stream? Hopefully sketch. Hopefully people watch it. I am running a campaign, IGN campaign for my comic book period, and I shall post it, right? Hopefully I would get some views here. Wanted to see if this goes in. Okay, I see that here. Give me a second, I will be back on my work. I do have 53 followers on my Twitter, not many, but okay, now I do get 6 views on my actual post. Okay, I do get 6 views on my actual post, and on the reply. I don't see the reply. So okay, whatever. Seems like I should go on the other profile, my active brand profile. I'm gonna go there and also gonna share these links. Give me a second. Hopefully you don't mind me spending some time. I'm gonna go to notification, probably give it a like. Yup. Probably give it a like. This is not my profile. I'm gonna give it a like and repost that, or actually I shall code it. I am live streaming now. Probably should also take a photo or post this sketch picture so people live streaming now. Give me another few minutes. I'm just gonna be back. Live streaming now. hashtag. Now watch watch me sketching. Watch me sketching promotional poster for my character, comic book character, indie comic book, INDIE comic, comic, INDIE comic book character. More still, I'm live streaming, watch me now, and support. Hashtag support. Thank you. I'm gonna post that, that's enough, I guess. Yes, that's it. I'm gonna give it a like, and let's move back. Hopefully I haven't lost my viewership. There are still 3 viewers. I'm gonna refresh Tidy Labs. You viewers are consistent. So let's go back. Let's explain this thing. Yeah, so this was the poster for a novel style comic book character story. So it was the first attempt, try to see if people are gonna like it. Some did, some did not. A lot of people did read that. About 1,000 on, I think, webtoon or webtoon tone, I don't know the name properly. And Topaz, some did on Topaz. Some people did like it. Some people added to preference. I don't know if I should have continued that thing, but I feel like I should have tried to come here and promote my work here, or on Twitch or somewhere, something like this, live streaming and telling people about my work. So now we are here. So this is the first poster I did, and there are other posters I'm gonna go through. This is also one of those posters that I did drew when I wasn't that good. So eventually I got better, and this is very recent, so I don't remember. Yeah, this is when I started to create my comic book. I decided to finally move it on a digital medium. I did had a pen and tablet or Intuos for quite some time in 2017. Yeah, 2017. So I don't know why I did not completely moved on and live stream. Only if I had live stream and tried to gain some fan following, I would have made a huge difference. I did not. That's wrong, but never. Better late, they say, better late than never. So here we are, and I am here now trying to show you my work. I'm slow, but I do produce quality work when given enough time. So yes, I'm gonna produce very professional, very quality work, but it's gonna take more time than average artist, because I'm as I said, an amateur digital artist, amateur comic book artist, but I'm a professional 3D artist, so my work in the medium of 3D computer graphics animation is quite of a quite high level work, and things that I can do if I have enough support is just amazing. So if you look at this piece is one of the panel in the first few pages, and this is something that I am really very proud of, because this is absolutely phenomenal in my eyes. Since I have an eye of an artist, I know how to finish a work. or how a finished work look like. Forget the background, because background this is a screenshot. I posted it online and people start to pick on the background, so that means it's my mistake. I don't mention that it's a screenshot. We complete our subject, how we want to represent our focus of our scene or the picture. This is the subject that is in the foreground, you say. So that was the focus, and once I completed that, I took a picture, or I took a screenshot of it, and the rest background is, I'm kind of like placing almost like a placeholder stuff in background, just drawing some lines, drawing a horizon where the horizon should be, drawing some random lines to make some sense of the background. So this is the reason why background is empty and there's nothing there. People think that, oh, there's nothing there, so that is empty. No, it was in the like middle of the process. I just took the screenshot because I was really proud of the final, not the final, but I finished the foreground, I finished the subject, and I'm really proud of that. Took a screenshot and I posted online. So people did mention that, so I thought it's my mistake that I don't mention what is happening in the background. So that's that. And here's the logo. I'll talk about the logo in a moment. Let me see what else do we have. So the next thing I think I should talk about is like, yeah, the improvement of the quality of work. Eventually, like, I start to improve a lot. As you can see here, I didn't do consistent work. Like, I'm, as I said, a 3D computer graphics artist, and this is not a professional. It's kind of like more of a hobby for me, and I'm doing it in the background. But right now I'm kind of like pursuing it almost like a full-time. This is why I need your support. This is why I'm going out and asking people to support, so I can work on this piece. And I will thank you, and I will see if I can and how I will return back to the people who have supported me in this time. So no promises though, no promises, but when I will succeed, I will surely try to see what I can do. Again, no promises. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not sure about the future. Like, I believe in it, but I just keep in everybody's mind. There's no promises, so don't come at me like you did promise 100%. Wherever things go. But I do believe this is gonna be big. It's gonna be big. No promises, but I would 100, like, let's just put it this way. When I will be success, when this project will be success, my intentions would be to return the favor to the people who stood with me on the time that I needed. Let's just put it that way. That's the best I can say, so nobody take me the wrong way. The only problem I have is taking me or if someone is gonna take me the wrong way. So back again, I'm gonna see. I have one. Okay. No, don't worry. I will still try to be posting. How many? Okay, it's about 40 minutes, and I'm talking about my stuff because I think it is necessary. So I'm gonna do it for a couple of days before I will think that I need to either find a different medium, or I do need to consider a different approach. This image I have here is a gradual improvement, and I am still very shocked to know accurate the logo on this guy's chest I drew, because this logo is one of the most difficult logo anyone would ever draw on a superhero. One of the most. I'm not saying the most. I haven't seen some of the most difficult. I haven't even seen difficult logos on the chest, or probably have not noticed it. So here we are, slowly improving, and this is much better because it's a digital platform. So one thing you need to notice is I am way better doing things on a digital platform because it's much easier. So this is one of the posters, promotional posters, marketing poster that I drew. I'm gonna be honest, I did use AI on this one so I get there faster, but I drew on top of the AI. I improved a lot, etc., etc. The hand, it hands and arms and legs, it didn't do it perfectly, but it improved a lot upon that. So that's that. And I did do all the coloring, all the VFX, all the lighting, the shade, so on and so forth. Made the face. I did all that in there. So it's not like I just copy and paste something. I just took some help, and then from there I moved on. And I'm really proud of this work, but I can do all on my own. As you can see, this work is all on my own, so I can even produce better quality work than this one, but I'm really proud of my work. So this is one of the promotional posters that I drew, and I'm really proud of this work. This seems one of the most amazing work I have done. This is another one. It's not so amazing, I would be honest with you, but the newer one, I am really putting a huge effort into it. So that is that. Hopefully I would get a lot of views from you guys, but before we go, we are about to see this poster do have some issues in it. Let's just scale this thing down. If I select this, we need to scale this down quite some degrees, quite a lot. Scale this down, and as you can see, it is a very good poster, or a very good, how to put in words, posture, and very good pause, but it does have a lot of issues. As I can see, I see the placement of the leg is not accurate, the hand doesn't feel right, the arm doesn't feel right, little bit of angle is wrong. Like, you cannot understand if it is too front or too, like, it's tilted towards away from the camera, or it's facing the camera and ever so slightly like rotated against it. It has issue with the angle, has issue with the hand and placement of the legs and the length of the abdomen. So that is the issue. I can improve all that in digitally, and I would add a lot of stuff in there, but I would work on this later. But for now, we have to talk about the logo before we start sketching in. So here we see the logo. There are two versions of the logos. It's a logo and the name of the character. This is the logo. This is the main logo. It was done in black and white, and later on was color was added, the gray and the red, and there's a reason why there is gray and red. Now the red, if you're gonna read in the comic, you will understand why there is a red and why the red shapes like that. And then there is not green, sorry, gray. So how I created the logo, I created multiple logos on a piece of paper, which I think I had saved the picture of. I still have the images of this logo, the original what is called the prototype, I don't know, how do you call it, the concept, yeah, the paper on which I drew several concepts of this image. Since the drawing is really short or small, the sketch is really small, I do a lot of several small sketches on the piece of paper. So when I draw small, when I sketch small, it is really easy for me to draw right shape. And plus, I did draw like very loosely, so it kind of accidentally did, because I was really loose. I was not trying really hard to draw any specific shape. I was going with the flow. If you have a shape in mind, like when you do, if I do it right now, then it becomes hard to make that shape. If you go with the flow, that's much easier. So I went with the flow. I do whatever I can, and I do several different iterations or several different versions of what I was trying to envision, and I went with the flow. This was one of the versions I drew in the green piece of paper. But you also need to know, even when I drew loosely and piece of paper, it was not perfect, because as you can see, this is digitally drawn, and it was drawn about 2012 2013, I don't remember exact date, but around the time. So I took the picture, put it in the digital medium called GIMP, and let me see my viewers. 3 back again. Thank you for the viewers. Thank you for you guys to stick around and watch my stuff. Please do consider following me. So I was explaining, I think I should go, and my chat box do have a issue. I'm gonna close the chat. You just close the dark able window. If you'd like to show it again, use the dark menu on the menu. Okay, whatever, because I cannot type in. Give me a second, let me just type something in. Hello everyone, and welcome to my stream. Yeah, so where we are, yeah. So I did draw did complete this work in a digital medium, so that cleans up a lot of issues that you have with drawing on a piece of paper, and doing it on digitally with the mouse was easier, since I had to just first of all draw a logo, second of all follow the lines, and third of all only just fill in the shapes. So all I have to do is use Bezier curve, with which you can now make sense of it, why it's so perfect, or it looks so perfect, because taking from from a physical medium into digital and using Bezier curves to complete this work would make it much easier. So how I select this particular shape as a logo is that I put that image online and also ask people that were around me which version of the logo they really liked, and most of the people, counting everybody, most of the people did prefer this one. They loved it, they like it, so I went with this one. Even if you there were not many votes on that. There were a lot of views but not many votes, so the people that did vote on this one was more people around me, and then online combined all the count from online and people around me, adding all that. Excuse me. I do have a sore throat, and it's gonna hurt my throat as I'm speaking. So all those people combined voted for this. Then I made this, or announced that this is the final version that we have decided online. Then I finished this digitally and pasted online or something like that. I don't remember, but someone pointing out that there's something missing with this. Then they point out towards the actual concept sheet or the concept image. What I did with the concept image was actually circle the logos that I was, because there was a lot more logo that I thought that I didn't want people to select from, so maybe that's why there were circle around certain logos, and I did had a circle around this one too, so people did point out that there's a circle around the actual logo and it looks empty without that circle. So I did do a circle, and they then posted again, and they again mentioned that there is an issue still with this, how the placement of the circle, how it's looking together with the circle. So they tell me to shorten the circle and make the logo kind of overlap the circle a bit, and I did that, and they said yes, this is what they like. So that's how I finally finalized that image, or finalized that logo. So this became the logo, and I really like the logo. This is a very old logo, and I'm going to continue unless I release one or two issues, probably 3-5 issues with the Dragonman with this logo, then or symbol. Then I'm gonna change the logo of the character probably, and the design slightly, but I wanna keep it simple as possible. So we have that. Then the red and gray is something that you would understand if you go and watch the comic. You would understand why. You can go and read the novel on Tabas, and you would understand why there's red and gray logo, gray color in the logo. And we have this promotional picture. This is on my Patreon. You should go on my Patreon and do consider supporting me there, or tell me otherwise how you can support me, or directly support me here, or if there's any medium which I can use. Basically, I feel like the life is really more than enough for me to gain support. Otherwise, I can place my wallet out there if you like to directly support me on my wallet. Do consider supporting me. Consider sharing this video, my work, and do consider sharing the link. Do consider spreading the word out. I tell you that you won't be disappointed if you support my work, and I finish this work. When the comic book get released, this story alone would make you really, really happy that you did support this work. And the stories that I can write in the future would be absolutely phenomenal, because this is not the only character that I can do. There are multitude of characters that I can do, a multitude of story, and they are really, really complex. I'm starting with the most simple story possible. So that is that, because the complicated story would take a lot more time to finish. So this is another promotional poster. The high-res poster is on Patreon. You can go out there and buy some of my stuff to support me there. Thank you for that. This, I think I did talk about that. I'm surprised again that I did do the logo on the, even though it doesn't look that good, but it's better like this way than not to draw any on there. Right now, since I think I did explain everything in this particular group of images, I think I should select them all, making sure nothing else is selected. Yes, nothing else is selected. How about I just go there, select it like that, press shift, select it like that, and erase that, all of it. Then we close that, making sure that my sketch is just perfect. Nothing bad has happened to this. Sorry, I need to speak into the mic. Speaking in mic with that level of energy constantly is very, very hard. I am acknowledging that. I'm not that practiced in speaking this long on radio or anywhere. It does take a lot of, I need to drink some water and a lot of energy, so on and so forth. I did do an improvement on the final image. I guess that is what is showing on in here. Let me see, I think this is the original image. This, or maybe this is an improvement on the image. There were several different versions. It's the same version, I'm just erasing on the sketchbook and drawing it back and forth. But before I move on and start to complete this sketch, let me see again. Have we improved now? Just still 3 viewers. No, we have no viewers that is chatting with us online. So let's see. Yeah, so I'm gonna show you in a moment that how to reach here before I start continuing my work. Give me a second again. Where's the layer? I'm losing my mind. Okay, import paint layer, I guess. So there are several different iterations of the same image. Okay, this I need to do extra large to know what. Hopefully you do see that in here. If you don't, okay, I think you don't see anything. I'm trying to open, but I think the import image is a different window, so that is why you cannot see what I'm trying to open, and it feels like an empty screen. But I show you, I am searching for the images. So here we have some images. I'm going to go ahead and select some of these. Maybe not this one, and probably This means more clear, and I would in a moment would just maybe need to select this one as well. I'm not so sure what I'm 100% selecting because it kind of doesn't make any sense to me because these images are really short. What just happened? So I'm pressing just multiple images, not knowing which will I select in the final, but here we are, we're about to just open this up. Open, yeah, it's gonna take a few minutes, but eventually we're gonna see. Seems like this one in particular is more like a improved version, but it has its issues. So again we are gonna go, do we have a group? Yeah, the group is right in the middle right there. So I'm gonna add all of this stuff in the group, and I'm gonna just 2 images. No, that's not right. Not 2 images, come on. Really? That's an accident. So I'm trying to import more images, since by accident we just able to import just 2 images. Paint layer, gonna go and grab some of them. Yeah, select that because I just have to show you guys what I'm trying to do. Select this one. Select this one. Hopefully, okay. I feel like it. Oh, okay. My bad. Yeah, I think there's an improvement. So I think this is enough. Or what you can do is give it a second. What you can do right now is go to the Twitter and check how it slowly improved over time, because you can see how this hand looks like in this image, which is not that good, and how the feet are so different, almost broken. So let's just put them all. Put them all in the group like that. And show you like this. So this probably is a first iteration. You can see down below I did do a smaller sketch of what I was trying to do, because as I told you, I'm a professional artist, professional 3D artist, so that means I do understand art and professionalism. So I would use any tool or any method that seems smart. I would be smarter than other people who are not artists, since I'm in this professional for quite some time, not as a digital drawing artist or digital painter or digital comic book artist, but as a 3D computer graphics artist, which I am good at 3D sculpting as well. So I'm better at rotating things and putting them in shape, looking what's wrong with the shape and adjusting that, rather than drawing a 2-dimensional image, which is kind of especially in a particular pose, is much harder for me to do than sculpting a full model, because I can go on a different angle and draw from there, so we have a liberty to do that. Not in here, not in here. So I did draw a smaller version of this on piece of paper before I do bigger one, so I understand the sense of the pose and a sense of the motion, sense of the pose, sense of the dynamic of anatomy. I don't know how to say it, but like how the anatomy would look, or how the anatomy would look when it's in the motion, how to make it look more dynamic. That's what I'm trying to say, for the lack of a better terminologies, or lack of the better explanation from my side. It's not, there's no lack of a better term. I would have issues explaining my profession, especially the profession that I am not so much familiar in the terms of being a professional in that field. So that is something I do keep in mind, and this is the reason why I drew smaller sketches right here, and you can see I drew the expression here, so I can kind of replicate it and improve upon them as I go. So surely this slowly but surely do improve over time. You can see if all of a sudden, not all of a sudden, eventually, slowly but surely, I do start to improve upon the image. Constantly look at my hand, constantly see what's wrong with it, why it's not good, improving upon the image or sketch, trying to understand why it looks wrong. So we improved the hand. It did have, I think, issue with, this is not the very first image. I hope I had a picture of the very first image and posted on Twitter. So if I didn't, I apologize for that, but I did do for the other images. And I kept on improving on the legs, kept on improving on other things, kept on, okay, let me see. So I didn't place, let me go ahead and do search for this image in my directory. We have still 3 viewers that are watching this. If you really like my stream, you're sticking around, please do consider supporting me in any way, shape or form. You can spread the word out, like this, give it a like. I do get 1 lemon. Do I? Okay, no, I don't get any lemon, because it's just telling me that 1 lemon is equal 1 lemon, ice cream is equal 10, diamond is equal 100, a ninja.